incredible to think how quickly Universality has changed the marketplace for higher education in the UK. Using OER materials and peer support, both of which are available to all for free, and coupling this with paid for tutorials, practical sessions, and examinations and accreditation, this has offered opportunities to students and employers to benefit from higher education. It has also completely changed the nature of academic employment in the UK. In this short film, we'll be talking to some of the key stakeholders.
It's the flexibility that works for me. I only pay for what I use and I get it where and when I want it. I've been studying chemistry mainly through watching the lectures and interacting with the materials, though I paid for a couple of tutorials too. I can't afford the practical week though. I'm saving up to take the level 1 exam next year. The formative tests are predicting a B for me at the moment, so I want to get a bit more work in. The other students have been really helpful in pointing me towards the right materials, and it will take me a year to save up the fee as well.
We've employed exclusively graduates for years, but we've always found we've had to retrain them in our way of doing things before they can start work. In business, we need to find employees that meet our immediate needs, but by the time we truly train them for 6 months, we might as well not have bothered them. We need something else. With Universality, we have our corporate training built into what the students learn, so they start with us and they've already got the skills and knowledge they need to do a good job, instead of a degree in something irrelevant. No more graduate troublemakers, just good workers ready to start their careers with us.
Working for Universality was a natural result of the popularity of my materials. One of my lectures had the highest student and peer satisfaction rating for over 2 years. Now I'm paid based on these ratings and I'm reaching millions of students every day. At my level, I don't need to get involved with tutorials or student support unless the student's willing to pay the premium. I do a lot of custom stuff for key business partners. It's very well paid. There were some nice things about the old universities, the sense of community, the sense of being a part of history, and I quite enjoyed some of the research too. But these days I'm recognised for being a good tutor and I've got a huge international profile as one of Universality's rising stars.
Universality concept, but it still came as a surprise how quickly it became the dominant mode of teaching. Like Spotify did with music in the late noughties, it made most business models look antiquated. It's hard to believe in 2010 there were more than 100 UK universities. These days, 71% of undergraduate qualifications worldwide are awarded through Universality. We were hoping for something like this when we separated degree awarding powers from teaching back in 2012. Some people are worried about a monopoly, but why worry when so many students are learning so much that can help them in their career?
We built a huge and profitable business with millions of customers. It's a huge step away from the amateurism of the old university sector. Tutors' roles are now clearly defined and we pay them for what they actually do and how much business they attract. And we're an ethical business. We're putting all our materials online for free for anyone to use. We charge students for tutorials, for face-to-face activities, for exams and graduation. And the fees for the last two are reduced when they pay for other services. But even so, a third of our students just pay for the exams. Our academics are paid to produce materials good enough to draw people into paying for more services. I'm delighted to be part of this brave new world.
This is only one possible picture of higher education in 2030. It might be that you wouldn't choose to work or to study at Universality. The quotes below from Richard Hall and from Jim Groom might suggest some areas we may wish to consider if we have an alternative vision. We have a lot of thinking to do.